So the other part of the water system that you may want to check is the seawater inlet, and that's inside the life jackets locker. So taking this apart is a little bit of an involved process. So first of all, this panel comes out. So pull there and slide the port side of that out and slide it sideways, and that will come out nice and easily. And then the floor just lifts up, and then you can rotate it to pull it out of the cabinet. Once you're in this section, you can see all the various pipework and the gearbox. The important part that we're looking at is this here, and this is the seawater strainer. At the bottom of it, you should be able to see a green handle, just here, and this is the seacock. At the moment it's open, but before you unscrew the top of this, we should make sure that we close that down to make sure that we don't end up with a load of water in the boat. So reach in and turn that handle through 90 degrees to the closed position. Once you've closed that, you can take the top of this off and it just unscrews. And then you can pull out the strainer. So at the moment you can see it's nice and clean. If you find any weed in there, just clean it out in the sink and pop it back in. You might find when you do that there will be some water coming out. That's just residual pressure from the pipes. As long as you've closed that handle down through 90 degrees, there's no problem. Take the cap and pop it back on nice and firmly. Make sure it's screwed down all the way and that you don't cross thread it. Nice and tight, and then we can reopen the seacock. Once you've reopened the seacock, it's really important that the first thing you do is have a look around and check that there's no leaks. If there are, close the seacock, tighten everything up and try again. Provided that's all fine, we can then put the locker back together, which is nice and easy. Same thing in reverse. So the floor comes in first, goes in, the port edge rests on the lip, and then we lower it down, and then the back plate slots in and then pushes together. You can then refill the locker and go sailing.